It is time for another AMC stock update, folks. We're going to break down the charts, see how it's doing today so far, key points on the charts, and we'll go over what I'm looking to do. But before we do that, of course, hit the like button. If you all find value, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, and I feel like we could hit that, whether it's later today, tomorrow, maybe at some point this week. And if you guys want some free money from Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, use that link down below. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, each up to $2,000. By the way, for a limited time, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, use that link down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. Let's dive right into the video. So right now, AMC stock is up a whopping 5%, which is pretty solid here in the middle of the day. As the overall market, let's see, the Nasdaq's up 0.4%, the S&P's up 0.6%, Dow's up 1%, leading the way as the Russell's down 0.1%. So we have AMC doing very well in the midst of an overall green day, except for the Russell, which is barely down pretty much at break even. So that is a pretty good sign overall for AMC right off the bat, right? And we can see in anticipation of these earnings, which I believe are coming out on Wednesday, and I think we broke them down more in depth in my last AMC update, so we're not going to go over the EPS and revenue, all the estimates in this video again. Maybe we'll do that on Tuesday, or when are the earnings? Tomorrow? Actually, no, they're tomorrow, guys. Maybe we'll cover them a little bit more in depth again tomorrow before they actually come out. But for now, I want to focus on the charts, like I said in the beginning of the video, as now AMC's building momentum ever so slightly. You guys can see on Friday we hit $5, $5.10. That's kind of where we peaked out at, $5.10. And we ended up ripping out of that point today, being Monday, right? We hit $5.28. We completely broke out of there. And now you guys can see, if I draw this trend line out, we are building on that, or building off of the pullback, right? We're actually bouncing off the highs from Friday, which again were 505, 510. We actually pulled back intraday today. Let me show you this. We went from 528 down to 510. We held that point, which again was the high from Friday, and now we're bouncing off of it, building off of that. That's a good sign for the bulls. And on top of that, here on the intraday chart, we are above the moving averages, both the 50 and the 180 SMAs. You guys can see that. And on the, it looks like in the morning, we ran up to about 520, and we actually, you can see we took out the highs 2 times today. You can see here if I get the oval tool out. So we hit a high in the morning at 518, 519. Then at about 10:30 a.m., which is still morning, 10:25, 10:30 a.m., we hit another one. You guys see that right here. Then at about 10:45, we took out the previous high, which again we hit at about 10:25, 10:30. So we're continuously breaking these highs, which is great. And now, as we're heading into the second half of the day, we have to see if we now, start running back towards 520, 25, 530. Maybe we take that high out. Obviously, that'd be great for the bulls. That is what I'm watching here on AMC in the very short term. And if we pull back the layers a little bit more on the 4-hour chart, you guys can see we are now breaking above the 50 SMA as well. You guys can see that's a really good sign. We're bouncing off the 180 SMA. We've actually held above that for a couple of weeks now, which is good. Really about 2 weeks. So that's a good sign here for the bulls. And now we're pretty much approaching the highs also from the end of July into the beginning, very early days of August, being about 515, 520. So really, guys, if AMC could start breaking above the highs from today, 530, we could really start taking off to the upside, right? In my opinion, that could cause for a breakout towards the $6 plus range, 650. That's where we could be going. And who knows, with earnings coming up, and of course AMC being the stock that it is, it's known to run in either direction very aggressively. We all know anything could happen, right, with earnings coming out tomorrow after the bell. So that's a quick little breakdown here, guys. Up 5%, nothing crazy, but it is pretty good. And again, if we start breaking above 530, 575, 650, that's where I feel like we could start moving, guys, especially in the very, very short term. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and feel free to subscribe if you guys have not done that already. already. I think 70% of you guys, for some odd reason, are not subscribed. So if that's you and you want to help this channel get to 30,000 subs, without you, it's not possible. Make sure to subscribe if that's you, if you are part of the 70% of the people that are not subscribed. So AMC, guys, that's a quick breakdown. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And now let me run through some other names, maybe the overall indexes that are moving right now. So Nikola today, guys, holy smokes. Aren't they supposed to report earnings as well, or did they already? I forget now. They did already. Was that today, guys? Holy crap, I completely forgot about Nikola. No, they were on Friday, so we're going to do another video on them probably later today, so I'm going to save it. Make sure you guys, be in touch for that video or be in tune with the channel. I'm going to save it, the analysis on Nikola, for later today, because I didn't have a chance to make a video on Friday, so we're going to talk about it later. But Nikola's moving down big time, 13% in the red right now. We have Virgin Galactic moving down as well. They're down about 6-7% right now, not looking so good. And this is the easiest, I don't want to say the easiest stock to call out, because no stock's easy. We can't predict everything all the time, but with Virgin Galactic, guys, for my, years of tracking this stock, and I do own a very teeny tiny speculative position in this company, for my years of tracking it, guys, let me tell you, whenever there's a test flight, whenever there's a big event coming up, that's when the stock typically pumps. Before that, leading into the test flight, and usually after the test flight or the flight, even if it goes well like it did a couple of weeks ago or a month and a half ago, whenever that was, even if it goes well, the stock typically sells off after, kind of like what we've seen right now. And it looks like they reported earnings as well last week, it seems like. Was that on Thursday or Friday? Either way, or maybe earlier than that, Tuesday. Either way, guys, the stock's been selling off, and I think they do have another flight scheduled pretty soon here, unless they changed it. I don't know, but last I checked, they do have one in August, and if that does well, maybe into that flight, it pumps again. Maybe we sell off after. I don't know, but that's a big one that's selling off right now. Apple's another one, which I mentioned earlier in my Palantir video. We'll talk about Apple probably in a separate video as well. This is down 2% and now down about $20 from the all-time highs, a little bit more than that or less than that. A little bit less than that. Either way, it is down a good chunk, so we're going to cover Apple probably again, as it is getting fairly oversold now, at least in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me see some up movers right now. It looks like we have Pinterest making a decent move. You guys can see that right here. Pinterest is up about 2.3%. We have AMGN, that's making a decent move, completely breaking out after they reported earnings. It looks like that was on Friday, right? Amgen, that was on Friday, or maybe that was on Thursday. Either way, Amgen's moving, and the overall markets are doing very well, except for the Russell, which is down. It looks like the Dow keeps on breaking out, guys, and not to toot my own horn, but did we not call out this triangle on the Dow? I mean, we did. We literally called it out here on the channel, and since that point where we broke above 34.6, which is what I called out on this channel, we've been completely just taken off like no other. The Dow broke 34.6, and now we're pushing the mid-35s. Unbelievable move here on the Dow, up 2.5% in just the past couple of weeks. So we're going to save the rest of the content for later on today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, by going down below or by going to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and once you fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it. Use that link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you in the next one.